What is up, guys? In today's video, we're going to be talking about the Mythic Overdrive Tactical Pistol because this was secretly added to the game in Fortnite's recent South Park update. As always, if you guys do enjoy this video, find it helpful, informative, or interesting, remember to give it a like, subscribe if you like to see more, comment down below if you're going to be going for this Mythic pistol, and if you guys would like to use my code in the shop when getting anything. It is EvolveJake, just like my channel name is, and it is underneath the webcam at all times. So this was actually supposed to be in the game from the moment Chapter 7 started. You were supposed to be able to obtain this from the Sunset Falls waterfall, which is outside Wonkyland. If you go through this waterfall as the in-game sun is setting, you will get legendary loot, and there was supposed to be a chance to get this tactical pistol as well, but it was never actually added. Kind of similar to how Ripped Tides, you can get the Mythic pump from lifting the weight, but it's not guaranteed. This was kind of meant to be the Mythic paired with the waterfall. And if you guys didn't know, you have to wait until the sun is actually setting. The waterfall will glow, and then you can go through to get that loot. I'm not sure if you can actually get it from the waterfall at this point in time, but it was never actually in the game because it was bugged. But the bug was fixed with the South Park update, but they added a strange way to get it. So the way you get this now is by actually fishing, and you have a small chance to get it whenever you actually do fish. And when I say small, I mean incredibly small. I'll have some stats on screen now. I'm not totally sure if this source is like really accurate because it's not a name I really recognize, but apparently it has about a 1% chance of dropping from fishing regular water and a 0.73% chance of dropping from if you fish a fishing spot. So if you're actively going for this, apparently it's best to fish the regular water rather than the fishing spots. But I went ahead and fished the fishing spots as well. That way I would have shield fish after coming out of the area. And you're probably going to have to fish so many times that small percent difference isn't really the biggest deal. It takes a lot of fishing to go for it. I end up getting it in the gameplay that I'll have in the second half of this video. And I spent 3 games basically landing on the edge of the map and fishing. And I think if you do want to go for this, it is best to land somewhere on the edge of the map and fish. That way you can hopefully be somewhat isolated. And I think the best spots are going to be the snowy mountains on the north edge of the map, because that area has a lot of natural launch pads that should help you rotate into zone easier once you do get the weapon or once you do decide to get into zone. And you can actually sit in storm for a good amount of time just fishing if you want, because you will be getting lots of small fry and floppers if you aren't getting the pistol. Like, I was pretty much always getting small fry or floppers until I eventually did get the tactical pistol. So that's how you get it. You get it from fishing. You're probably going to have to fish an absurd amount. What is interesting about this tactical pistol is it actually has a boosted fire rate when aiming in. When you hip fire, you'll have the regular 6.9 fire rate, but when you aim in, you'll have a 7.93 fire rate, which feels... It's only like 1 faster, but it feels noticeably faster. And this thing actually melts in kind of close to medium range fights if you're able to spray with it. Really long range, you're going to lose out to the Deadeye AR because of that red dot. But if you enjoy the tactical pistol, you're going to absolutely love this Mythic. It also does 1 more damage than the legendary version at 29 base damage. But the main kind of benefit is that boosted fire rate when aiming in. Whether or not I think you should go for this, probably not. It's a very good weapon, but the act of getting it really isn't the most practical thing. Like, you'll sit in storm fishing for a while. Hopefully you get it. Most of the time you probably won't. And even then, when you do get it, and you'll see in the gameplay that I'm going to have in the second half of the video, there is basically nobody left in the match anyways, which is really unfortunate. You spend so much time getting it, and you probably went to a very isolated area to get it, so that there just isn't very many people left alive by the time you get it and start playing the game, and potentially by the time you get into zone, depending on how far away zone is from where you were fishing. So it's a good weapon. It's fun to use. I think if you enjoy sniping, this would pair incredibly well. But even without a sniper, I enjoyed using it. The main problem is that it's just very inconvenient and unlikely to get. And then even if you do get it, the lobby is pretty dead. But I'm going to let some gameplay play out, showing the match that I got with the tactical pistol. It's a pretty low kill game because, as I said, wasn't very many people left. Let me know down in the comments below if you're going to be going for this and what you think of it. And I will see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching. Nice. Alright, I want my shield fish. Gonna drink this, and then I'll swim and get that other one. Watch me get beamed. Alright, we have 17 opponents up. I hope there's not anyone here still. Wait, why is the fire rate 6.9 to 7.93? Has improved fire rate when aiming down sights. So the 7.93 is the ADS and then the 6.9 is fire. Okay, yeah, it actually does shoot insanely fast. He was like fighting somebody else over here, I thought. On the roof. He dropped down. He's like right there. He bunkered too. This is bad. 2 people. He feels so feral. I'm gonna say I don't know if he knows that I'm here, but the crown just activated, so he should. I got sniped at. Oh, I'm getting sniped at. I don't know where that lady went. The one that threw that bunker. My kill got stolen. Two opponents remain. He's wingsuiting onto me. That's like not where zone is. He's gonna wingsuit off of there again. Certainly. I don't know if that's the play or not. Maybe for the bid suburban. Hit him, but $70. Bro, I thought he's about to die to fall. We can bunker on his bunker. Nice. So when you bunker on somebody's bunker like that, it puts tires on the front. Like this. And since he didn't get knocked back, I thought he was underneath. Like I wasn't sure if he was in the bunker or underneath, but once he didn't get knocked back, I thought for sure he was underneath. But that Mythic tactical pistol melts. It's just unfortunate that it's so low drop rate that I had to spend the whole game fishing to get it, and then there just wasn't that many people left to fight.